Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Battle control online.
Pursue them. Good to hear from you. Pursue them.
New mission objective
Advancing.
received.
All right. Let me get closer. I hear you loud and clear. Enemy of the people. Then we must go. For the motherland. They're in our way. Pursue them. The beautiful glow. Advancing. 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 Then we must go. Then we must go. All right. Advancing. Then we must go. Then we must go. Rinse and repeat. Our enemies tremble. Sheer agony. I'll melt it down. Pursue them. Let me get closer. I hear you loud and clear. I'll melt it down. All right. Enemy of the people. Enemy of the people. I hear you loud and clear. Let me get closer. They're in our way. Let me get closer. All right, advancing. They're in our way. All right. Let me get closer. All right. Let me get closer. Enemy of the people. Let me get closer. Advancing. All right. All right. Then we must go. Let me get closer. Let me get closer. Then we must go. Then we must go. All right. All right. I hear you loud and clear. All right. Let me get closer. Pursue them. All right. Advancing. Pursue them. Let me get closer. Rinse and repeat. Then we must go. Let me get closer. Advancing. The beautiful glow. Then we must go. All right. Advancing. Rinse and repeat. For the motherland. Advancing. I hear you loud and clear. Rinse and repeat. Our enemies tremble. Pursue them.
Beacon placed.
I'm listening. All right. I hear you loud and clear. Pursue them. All right.
Beacon placed.
Ready for order. I hear you loud loud and clear. Then we must go. Krukov here. I hear you
Unit
loud and
firepower
clear.
upgraded.
I hear you loud and clear. I'm listening. All right. Advancing. All right. Let me get closer. Pursue them. Pursue them. Pursue them. Advancing. Then we must go. Then we must go. Enemy of the people. Then we must go. All right. Pursue them. Enemy of the people. Pursue them. Let me get closer. Sheer agony. Let me get closer. Then we must go. Advancing. I'm nuclear. Then we must go. Let me get closer. Let me get closer. The beautiful glow. Advancing. Pursue them. Ready for order. For the motherland. Krukov here. Let me get closer. They're in our way. Let me get closer. Ready for orders. I hear you loud and clear. Enemy of the people. I'm listening. Rinse and repeat. All right. I'm listening. All right. Then we must go.
Something needs fixing?
Our enemies tremble. Advancing. Good to hear from you. All right. Krukov here. I'll
Something
melt
needs
it
fixing?
down.
Yes, Commander.
Krukov here.
Tools ready. Moving.
I'm listening. Krukov
Unit
here.
promoted.
Rinse strategy. Ready for order. All right.
I have the information. Moving. Something needs fixing?
Krukov
Moving.
here.
I
All
have the
right.
information.
Strategy. Advancing. Strategy. I'm listening. Good to hear from you. The beautiful glow. Strategy. Krukov here.
Tools ready.
Beacon placed.
I'm listening. Rinse and repeat. I'm nuclear. I'm nuclear. I'm nuclear. Good to hear from you.
Tools ready.
Our enemies tremble. Good to hear from
Engineering.
you.
I will
Let
go.
me get closer. I'm nuclear.
I have the information.
Then we
Yes,
must
Commander.
go. I'm nuclear.
Engineering.
I hear you loud and
I will
clear.
go. Tools ready. Yes, Commander.
Krukov here. Then we must go. I'm
I have the
listening.
information. I will go.
Ready for orders. Let me get closer.
Engineering. Yes, Commander. I
Strategy.
know how it works.
I'm
I know how it
nuclear.
I will go.
Advancing. I hear you loud and clear.
Something needs fixing? Moving. Moving.
I'm
Something
listening.
needs fixing? Moving.
Pursue
Something
them.
needs
Good
fixing?
to hear from you.
Engineering.
Our enemies
I have
tremble.
the information. I
I'm
will go.
listening. Krukov here. I hear you loud and clear.
Tools ready.
Pursue them.
Moving.
Krukov here. All right. I'm nuclear. I'm listening.
Something needs
Advancing.
fixing? I will go. I know how it works.
Our enemies
Examine the
tremble.
diagrams.
Pursue them. All right. Let me get closer.
I have the information.
Good to hear from you.
Bridge
Then
repaired.
we must go. Pursue them. I hear you loud and clear. Let me get closer. All right. Strategy. Ready for orders. Pursue them. They're in our way. Our enemies tremble. Then we must go. I hear you loud and clear. All right. All right. Let me get closer. Good to hear from you. Advancing. For the motherland. They're in our way. Pursue them. Then we must go. I hear you loud and clear. Advancing. I hear you loud and clear. I'll melt it down. I'll melt it down. Let me get closer. Rinse and repeat. Pursue them. All right. The beautiful glow. I hear you loud and clear. For the motherland. For the motherland. All right. Then we must go. Let me get closer. Let me get closer. Pursue them. All right. Advancing. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. Pursue them. Then we must go.
Battle
All right.
control offline. Battle controls online. New mission objective received.
I'm listening. Let me get closer. Then we must go. Let me get closer. Sheer agony. Then we must go. They're in our way. Advancing. For the motherland. I'm nuclear. Let me get closer.
Beacon
Our
placed.
enemies tremble. Advancing.
Whom should we steal from?
Здравствуйте.
Saboteur. The role of a lifetime.
Good to hear from you. Pursue
We
them.
take what the people need. It shall happen.
Ready for orders. For the motherland.
If I don't,
Good to
I
hear
will.
from you.
It shall
All
happen.
right. For the motherland. Pursue them. Our enemies tremble. They're in our way. I'm nuclear.
What do you want? I see.
Ready
a
for
better way.
orders. Then we must go. Our enemies tremble. All right. Good to hear from you. Здравствуйте.
Unit armor
Крюков
upgraded.
here. Pursue them.
Your systems are open to me. I will go and take a look.
I'm nuclear. Advancing.
I got what you need.
I'll
And
melt
if I
it
don't,
down.
I will.
Ready for
I will
orders.
go and take a look.
Good to hear from you. They're in our way. Ready for orders. I hear you loud and clear.
Beacon placed.
Better way.
Unit promoted.
Good to hear from you.
What do you want? I will go and take a look. One way
Good to
ticket.
hear from you. Krukov here. All right.
What do you want?
Krukov here. Pursue them. I'm nuclear. Ready for orders.
Saboteur.
Pursue them.
Mission
I'm
continues.
listening. Advancing. Good to
What
hear
do you
from
want?
you.
Your systems are open to me. The role of a lifetime.
I'm listening. I hear you loud and clear.
Saboteur. I know their methods. Your systems
Our
are
enemies
open.
tremble. For the motherland. Ready for orders. Good to hear from you. They're in our way. Let me get closer. Enemy of the people. I'm listening. Rinse and repeat. Enemy of the people. tremble. Our enemies tremble. Good to hear from you. Then we must go.
I got what you
Ready
need.
for
And
order.
if I don't, I
Then
will.
we must go.
It shall happen.
Krukov here. Pursue
Saboteur.
them.
I see.
I'm listening.
Better way.
Then we must
What do
go.
you want? Our mission continues. We take what the people
Krukov
need.
here.
Our mission
All right.
continues.
I'm listening.
Saboteur.
I'm listening. For
Saboteur.
the
Our mission
motherland.
continues.
Krukov here. Sheer
Your
agony.
systems are open to me.
I'm nuclear. Our enemies tremble. Our enemies tremble. All right. Enemy of the people. Good to hear from you. For the
I got what you
motherland.
need. And if I don't,
Strategy.
I will.
Our enemies tremble. Let me get closer. They're in
Your
our
systems
way.
are open to me. One-way
Strategy.
ticket.
I'm listening. All right. For the motherland. I'm listening. Advancing. They're in our
We
way.
take what the people need.
Krukov
I
here.
see.
Strategy. Sheer agony. Our
We
enemies
take what the people
tremble.
need. I
Pursue
see.
them.
A better way.
Ready for orders.
We take what the people need. I got what you need. And if
Our
I don't,
enemies
I
tremble.
will.
Rinse
Our mission
and repeat.
continues. We
Strategy.
take what the people need.
Our enemies tremble. Rinse and repeat. Then we must go. Good to hear from you.
Saboteur, our mission continues.
Good to hear from you.
Saboteur,
Let me get closer.
I got what you need. And if I don't, I will. Whom should we steal from?
I'm nuclear.
What do you want?
Pursue
Our
them.
mission
Good to
continues.
hear from you. All right. Strategy. Ready for orders.
Beacon placed.
I'm listening. Advancing. The beautiful glow. All right. Advancing. All right. Rinse and repeat.
What do you want?
I'll melt it down. Our enemies tremble.
I got what you need. And if I don't, I will.
They're in our way. Good to hear from you. Ready for orders.
Beacon placed.
I'm nuclear.
I will
Pursue
go and take a
them.
look.
Sheer agony. The beautiful glow.
Saboteur.
Good to hear from you. Enemy of the people. The beautiful glow. Pursue them. Let me get closer.
Whom should we steal
Krukov
from?
here.
I see.
Advancing.
A better way.
They're in our way. Pursue them. Let me get closer. I hear you
What do you
loud
want?
and clear.
One-way ticket. It shall happen.
Krukov here. All right. I hear you loud and clear. Our enemies
Whom should
tremble.
we steal
I
from?
hear you
I
loud
see.
and
A
clear.
better way.
I'm nuclear. The beautiful glow. Krukov here.
Beacon placed.
Good to hear from you. I'll melt it down. Strategy. I'll melt it down. Advancing. Krukov
Saboteur.
here.
I
I
see.
hear you
A better
loud
way.
and clear.
Whom should we steal
Krukov
from?
here.
It shall happen. I will go and
Krukov
take a
here.
look.
I hear you
Whom
loud
should we
and
steal
clear.
from? I see. A better way. One-way ticket. It shall happen.
Krukov here.
Your systems are open
Rinse
to me.
and
I
repeat.
see. A better way. I
Krukov
got
here.
what you need. And if I don't, I will.
All right.
I will go and take a look.
I'm
Saboteur.
listening. All right.
Saboteur. I will go and
Ready
take
for
a look.
orders. Let me get closer. All right. Pursue them. Pursue them. Ready for orders.
What do you want?
Let me
I
get
will go and
Beacon
take a look.
placed. Beacon placed.
Our enemies tremble. Let me get closer. Pursue them.
Your systems are open
Good
to
to
me.
hear from
I
you.
see a better way.
Let me get closer. Здравствуйте. I hear you loud and clear. Крюков here.
Whom should we steal from?
Здравствуйте.
I got what you need.
Pursue
And if I
them.
don't,
Our
I
enemies
will.
tremble.
The mission
Advancing.
continues.
All
We
right.
take what the people need.
Good to hear
Shall
from
have
you.
it.
Then we must go. Ready for order. All right. For the motherland. I hear you loud and clear. The beautiful glow. All right.
Saboteur, now we go and take a
Здравствуйте.
look.
Let me get closer. Let me get
I got
closer.
what you need. And if I don't,
I'm
I
listening.
will.
Then we
I
must
see
go.
a better way. Whom should we
Здравствуйте.
steal from?
Let me get closer.
It shall
Ready
happen.
for orders.
We take what the people need.
Krukov here. Good to hear
Saboteur,
from you.
one way to
I'm
take it.
listening. Rinse and repeat. Good to hear from you. Sheer agony. Здравствуйте. Pursue
Whom should
them.
we steal from?
Good to hear
Whom
from
should
you.
we steal from?
Advancing.
Mission continues.
Pursue them.
Whom should we steal from?
I'm
Now we go and take a
nuclear.
look.
Pursue them. Our enemies tremble. All right. Pursue them. All right. The beautiful glow. Let me get
Your systems
closer.
are open to me. Now
I'm
we go and take a look.
nuclear.
Beacon placed.
What do you want?
Beacon placed.
Krukov here.
Beacon placed. Beacon placed.
I'm nuclear. The beautiful glow.
Beacon placed.
Ready for order. All right.
I got what you need. And if I don't, I will. Your systems
Здравствуйте.
are open to me. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. They have something for me.
Building infiltrated.
I'm listening. Pursue them. I hear you loud and clear. Then we must go. Pursue them. Крюков here. Здравствуйте. I'm listening. Enemy of the people. Enemy of the people. Good to hear from you. Pursue them. Здравствуйте. Good to hear from you. Our enemies tremble. Sheer agony. Крюков here. Здравствуйте. Pursue them. Enemy of the people. And we must go. Ready for
Timer
order.
started.
Good to hear from you. I hear you loud and clear.
Beacon placed.
I'm listening.
Objective complete.
Our enemies tremble. Let me get closer.
New mission
Krukov
objective
here.
received.
nuclear.
Beacon placed. Warning, enemy infantry battalion
I'm
detected.
listening. Enemy of the people. I'm nuclear. Pursue them. Pursue them. I hear you loud and clear. Krukov here. I'm listening. Krukov here. Let me get closer. Our enemies tremble. Pursue them. Enemy of the people. Our enemies tremble. Pursue them. I'm listening. Good to hear from you. I'm listening. Sheer agony. I'm nuclear. Our enemies tremble. Ready for order. The beautiful
Beacon
glow.
placed.
Let me get closer. Our enemies tremble. Sheer agony. Our enemies tremble. They're in our way. They're in our way. Then we must go. I'll melt it down. Sheer agony. I hear you loud and clear. Good to hear
Beacon
from you.
placed.
The beautiful glow. I'm listening. I'll melt it down. Let me get closer. For the motherland. Pursue them. Здравствуйте. Pursue them. Здравствуйте. All right. I'm nuclear. Then we must go. Good to hear from you. Then we must go. I'm nuclear. Our enemies tremble. I hear you loud and clear. Then we must go. Then we must go. Then we must go. Здравствуйте. Let me get closer. Sheer agony. Sheer agony. All right. Ready for order. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Advancing. Rinse and repeat. I hear you loud and clear. Let me get closer. All right. Ready for orders. I hear you loud and clear. Здравствуйте. Good to hear from you.
Objective complete. You are victorious.